You got the touch. You got the power. Yeah!
Sup everybody? Crapy here, that's right, I'm back. The Playroom is back after over a month. And for those of you who don't know why, it's because I was on vacation and I had really crappy internet, so I couldn't do a weekly Playroom because it literally took 10 hours just to upload a video. So, formalities aside, let's get started. And we have so much friggin' news to get through right now, specifically toy news. Like, there's nothing with toy news. So, let's get started with prototype images of what might be the Beast Hunters Ultra Magnus have been released, and looking at it, it looks a lot like from diaphragm down first edition Optimus Prime, but from above the diaphragm is like remolded Ultra Magnus. It basically looks like first edition Optimus Prime with Ultra Magnus shoulder tower thingies and a new chest plate and a head, and apparently he comes with the Forge of Solus Prime. So that's cool. Yeah, we'll find out when he comes out. And here's some bigger news. The first of the Botcon 2013 exclusive figures has been released, and it is Hoist. Not gonna lie, a little disappointed. But hey, I'm not going, so it doesn't matter to me. And actually looking at it now, it looks a lot like the... Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm right. It's a repaint and retool of the Generation Swerve. So I'm not too disappointed that I'm not going now. In other news, again, more toy news, it's been rumored that the Fall of Cybertron line is not over yet. We are getting 2 new Voyagers, apparently, and they're triple changers. It is Springer and Astro Train. No pictures have been released yet, but we'll find out when the time comes. In Masterpiece news, we basically got the list of the next 4 Masterpieces we're getting, or 3. The next 3 Masterpieces are going to be Bluestreak, Prowl, and Smokescreen. Okay, I feel like Takara's getting lazy now, because they're picking these super tiny deluxe size Masterpiece figures that can basically just be just remolds of one another, instead of actually trying to give us something insanely amazing. Like, why don't we have a Shockwave? Fans Toys has apparently made an amazing Masterpiece grade Shockwave. Is Takara going to try? Probably not. Are we getting a new Megatron that actually scales right with the new Optimus Prime? Who knows, because it seems that they're just working on making Autobot clones. It's annoying, and it's making people like me save up money to turn to third-party companies when I should be getting this type of stuff from Takara. But no, they're too busy making Autobot clones because it's cheaper than actually investing in something new. The only new thing we got was Soundwave, which... review coming soon from Lexitron. Yeah, that was a little bit of side marketing there, and I apologize for that. Okay, and more toy news. For those of you who haven't heard, pictures of the new deluxe class Ripclaw and Starscream of the Beast Hunters line have been released. Ripclaw looks really good. I'm really excited for Ripclaw. Starscream looks like a piece of crap. I mean, my god, it looks like a cluster fudge of armor and spikes and parts. And here's the worst part. It's half the size of the first edition. Let me give you an example. This is my first edition Starscream. The new one is apparently this tall. That's the size of a Cyberverse. Duh. Like, so undeniably ridiculous. I'm not getting this Starscream. I'm sorry, but everything about it is just a walking disappointment. It's half the size of the first edition. It's not even a remold of the first edition. It's just not worth it. You wanna know how you know it's not worth it? I am a person who has never gotten a Bumblebee because I think Bumblebee is the most overused character in existence of Transformers. I would rather get the Beast Hunter's Bumblebee than get this. That's when you know a figure looks like it's going to be terrible. But I digress. In rage. In more Takara news, we've gotten in-hand images of the Takara Generations Combaticons, and again, aside from Vortex, they all seem incredibly G1 based, especially Onslaught. But yeah, it looks pretty good, but I still don't think the $200 mark makes it really worth anything. I know Lexatron really wants it, but eh. And then in more Takara news, Transformers Prime news, actually, we have gotten in-hand images of their two latest, I'm going to assume final Arms Micron figures, which is, this goes by two names, Darkest Megatron and Final Battle Megatron. It's essentially the Voyager Megatron, but with the hand of the Prime. But the only thing is, like, they didn't give him a new hand. It's just it's just his hand repainted. So, yeah. And the other thing is, I can't tell if his plastic is silver or just or flat gray, like the original Voyager class. If I knew it was silver, I would probably get it, but unless it's not really worth my time. And then also the Vehicon General, or the Vehicon Elite that we've come to know, which appeared in the final episode of Season 2. And I really want it. I mean, I wanted the Jet Vehicon, but I was on the fence mostly because of the bright pink. But this one looks badass, so I really, really freaking want it. And I mean, I've heard complaints that it's not show accurate, but that's nothing a little paint can't fix. So, he's definitely a must. And, yeah. I'll post all stories, will have links below for you to watch and appreciate. And that's really all I have to say for this week. The Playroom's back, people! Now, it's gonna be weekly again. And again, I apologize for the long absence, but I'm back at full swing. Lexatron is on a roll lately. Have you seen all the videos she's been putting up? Props to her. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Hope you liked this video. If you liked it, like it. If you really liked it, favorite it. Share it where you share things. And subscribe. We would love that. And this is Unicron signing off.